Good evening from Universal City Walk. We are headed into Universal Studios side here, and there's a few small updates that have happened in pretty much the last week or so that we want to come check out. We just did an update video maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, but I've been hearing some news about HHN starting to show up. I think VillainCon's looking really close to being ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead, check out a few things. It's gonna be a little bit of a quicker video today because we want to touch on a few things. But I've also been hearing that they've updated some of their ride vehicles on some of their dark rides. I think Men in Black got some new gun lasers that were installed. The video is different in there. So we're just gonna check out a few small things that are happening here. So come tag along with us as we go ahead and check out some of the updates and enjoy a pretty nice evening here as the sun is starting to set. It is about 7 p.m. on a Saturday here in the middle of March. We do have some nice updates over here at VillainCon, which is going to be our very first stop. So we're gonna head right here around the corner and we'll go ahead and show you. This thing is coming together. Take a look at this. They have a lot going on here for the VillainCon Minion Blast. So you could see at the bottom, it does say Minion Blast there. You have illuminations. You've got the eyes being put up right on the V. And it looks like they have Lin. So in Villain, you do see the L-A-I-N and then the dash. So I believe it's going to say VillainCon right there. I'll zoom in. It's going to be right above where it says Minion Blast. And then again, they have the posters, which we have seen before. We've seen a lot of this stuff kind of already put up, but as far as the actual facade work goes, they definitely have done quite a bit even in the past week or two. So I'm going to guess this is going to open up maybe, they say summer 2023. I don't know. I could see this opening up in spring. I could see them coming out with an early release based on the just amount of work that they're doing. We can't see inside, obviously, so that would be a big determining factor there, but it's looking really good. Just to give you a decent update right over here at what again is being assumed to be the Minions Cafe, there's a lot of work happening right over here on the side. This is, again, we've already mentioned it in the last vlog that we did an update here, so I won't go totally too in depth, but they're putting a lot more on this side kind of between the old Shrek 4D building. But what I really wanted to show you is right over here, they're putting up some of the posters for VillainCon is what I'm assuming. So it looks like you have Professor Flux here. I can't really see too many people back there. I'm gonna raise the camera up just so you can see and get a good idea. So hopefully you guys got to see some of that. But then also right here, these are the signs that we've already seen. We have been seeing the coming in summer 2023, but actually look at this sign here. Nicole just pointed this out. We do have evil stuff this way. So they've got a lot of exterior work coming in for this ride. And that's why I'm saying I think this could open up potentially in spring if this is going at the rate that we think it is. Granted, the inside could be completely different. The ride could be taking a lot longer. The outside facade work is definitely starting to come together, and we'll continue to update you guys pretty much week to week at this point as this starts to hopefully close in. Over here by the New York Public Library, we did mention this last time, and they were getting this Solomon Museum and or the Guggenheim Museum here. So this is all kind of coming together, but the big update is right here in our last video that we did here. This was basically just like that back piece facade and there was nothing there. So now they've got this tarp that I'm assuming they're either gluing down or just gonna have it kind of, I don't know how they support it, to be honest. I'm seeing wood that they have it stapled or nailed down. But then back there, you can see that they're doing some update on that kind of section that looks to be kind of discolored and kind of just torn apart right now. But this is all starting to kind of come together here. Right across from the old tribute store, there is a photo op opportunity that I think is new. Was this here before? I don't believe so, right?
I don't think it was here.
No. So there is kind of basic. It's just a blue background with the Universal logo on it. But they are still using the Universal Orlando Resort. They're not using that new experiences and attractions or whatever they are. It's the old logo over there. But there is a photo op opportunity there that I think that just came in, I'm gonna guess this week. Here's something that's quite unique. They removed all of the external queue out here in front of the Mummy ride, and I've heard that they're using the old tribute store as the extended queue, but there's nothing out here anymore that is doing any sort of queue action anymore. All of the ropes and whatever, all gone. I don't know, it was kind of a little bit clustered up over there every time we did it. Now it's a little bit cleaner, so I think they'll probably end up keeping it like that and just moving forward with, again, that tribute store situation. I don't really know. And just like I had mentioned earlier, over here at the Five and Dime, you do have merchandise reveal for HHN 32. See you in the fog. You've probably seen a number of these items already popping up online. And from what I heard, you can actually order this. So even if you're not coming to the parks, you can still order these, at least the shirts I think you can order online, I think on the Universal website. How is the candle? I saw Nicole just smell it.
They're never that good.
No?
No.
What's the scent like? How would you describe this? Almost like fog. Does it smell like the fog? No, it doesn't really smell like the fog. I think, is that what they're going for on it? That's what I would assume. Let's see. You can hear behind us the parade's actually just starting like right now, which is also crazy to think that we're talking about HHN and we're still in the middle of Mardi Gras in March, by the way. A little early. It's all right. But this is a glow-in-the-dark shirt. I actually think the material feels pretty good, so I don't mind that. Nothing on the back there. So again, just a little bit of a teaser, nothing too crazy, but you do have the hats, and then you have the, these are magnets right here. Again, all the same logo. And then you've got some mugs right there. Halloween Horror Nights 2023 and See You in the Fog. And the dates, just so you guys are aware, it is September 1st through October 31st for Halloween Horror Nights this year. And tickets are on sale at this moment, but they have not released anything yet for the like the frequent fee or anything like that. So you can buy single day tickets, Unmasking the Tour, and then I think the RIP tours. But this is pretty much it. So you guys got a little walk around, not a whole lot, but they are trying to get people pretty pumped up for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Just so you guys are aware, these are $33. A little bit of a weird price on them, but $33. It is a little pricey for sure. I think last year they were like $25 maybe 30, maybe the $3 inflation tag. So
you think there's going to be a lot of zombie houses?
I don't know if there will be a lot of zombie houses, to be honest. I think like The Last of Us is kind of something they were looking at. Lots of speculations. Maybe we'll make our own judgment call, but here you go. This is going to be everything that we have so far for Halloween Horror Nights. And obviously we'll give you all the updates. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel with that bell notification on, because we do a lot of updates for this time of the year. Or I should mention, for Halloween Horror Nights, this time of the year doesn't really have HHN. It's just kind of some teaser stuff. See if we can catch a few beats here. We've never been this close and this open. If you guys were ever curious, the parade floats, the start of the parade is right here next to the Horror and Makeup Show, and I'm sorry it's a little loud, but they actually come out from right over here by that sound stage, and then they're basically going to travel all the way around the park, but they take a left right here by Mel's. So if you want an early spot, go ahead and come out here. They're always very energetic when they come out of here because they're just starting. You know, they're not too tired during the parade, so good little note for you guys if you guys are interested in seeing the Mardi Gras parade. Come over here by the Horror and Makeup Show. It is getting a little dark here at Universal right now. It is 7:42. So if you are at the start of the parade, they announced at 7:20 it would be starting in 5 minutes. So that was 7:25 was the actual start time, and then it finished at 7:42. So what is that, about 17 minutes? Yeah, so give or take about 15 minutes is my guess, depending on how quick the floats are coming out. But yeah, it was about 15, 17-ish minutes that it took. Again, that's at the start, so if you're further along in the path, obviously it's not going to be over that early, but just to kind of give you guys a gauge on the time. We are making our way over towards ET because this is actually one of the other rides that they've done a little bit of updating with. So the actual ID cards or the passports that you get when you walk in have been, I'm assuming they just like bought all new ones, because from what I've been seeing online, they look new. So we'll go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. I am getting some scents coming from this direction already, and it smells unique, kind of like if you're at a hotel pool. That's kind of what I'm getting. And I don't know if that's what they're going for, and I don't know if that's coming from ET or if it's coming from beyond the wall here. Here are the new ID adventure passports here, it looks like. They look like they updated them a little bit there, so hopefully these work out and don't fall apart like the last ones. We are all finished up over there with ET. The scent is just not the same. It feels very forced. Whatever they're using, it feels like it's every other scent, and I think I mentioned it before. It's just not my favorite. That's all right. Still a nice ride. I think I got the recording of them saying mine and Nicole's name, so I'll insert that if that pops up right.
Goodbye, Ember, Drew, Phil, Nathan, Dwayne, Dillon, Nicole, Drew, Emily.
Next up is Men in Black over here to check out to see if the guns have been updated. We are going to do Express Pass. From what I heard, they did do a new scene inside of the pre-show room on the TV, and then I think also as you're walking down. So I'll have my phone on me. I'll try and get a little bit of footage to see if I could just show you some of the new stuff. But it does seem like they're giving some TLC and some love to some of these older attractions here, which is always a huge plus for Universal. Even when they're opening up a brand new theme park, they are still investing in Universal and Islands. That's a huge plus, I think, for anybody visiting.
For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands and feet inside the vehicle. Supervised children.
Aye, but let's check with the coach.
I don't actually think anything was different over there at Men in Black. The gun situation didn't seem to be any different. Our guns looked still pretty used, and the carts didn't seem different. So I don't know if they're doing much TLC on those or as much as I thought they were. I will show you guys the video as you're kind of walking down the stairs to get into the loading bay. I think that was new, but overall it didn't seem too much different, just from at least face value what we saw initially. So we'll kind of update you with that if it starts to change in the coming weeks, but I was reading online that they were doing some changes, and my guess is that some of the guns that needed more attention would have gotten changed out earlier. I don't think they were just swapping every single gun. I guess that was kind of my initial impression, and I should have been a little smarter about that, but yeah, our cart looked to be pretty much exactly the same. The last time we were here at Universal, I was telling you about how much it smelled like gas over in front of the Mummy. And we are over by Fast and Furious right now, and I'm getting that scent. So I don't know where it's coming from. It's I don't know if it's a butane or a propane. It smells a little bit more like butane, I think. I don't know, it's just lighter fluid or something. It's weird. But it's strong, and it's that gas smell that you would smell right before the fire goes up in any of those rooms. So I wonder if something's happening back there, or I don't know. But I mean, this was 2 weeks ago I smelled it. I'm smelling it again today. You guys will have to let me know if you guys are here. Let me know if you guys end up smelling that gas smell. Again, we smelt it over by the Mummy, and then we just now smelt it over by Fast and Furious. This makes it feel like we have the whole park to ourselves. Look at how empty this little alleyway is. As we are heading out of the park, you could see that they actually have brought the Mario stuff here. So a lot of the Mardi Gras stuff has kind of been set aside, and they are bringing out all of the Mario merch, kind of prepping for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And that's coming out in actually just a week now. But yeah, they've got the center display here. Look at this. So they are all in on the Mario merch right now, being on display. And over to the sides, you can see the actual Mardi Gras stuff and a little bit over here. But we are headed down to go get our car as we have now finished up in the park. And hopefully those were some nice updates. Like I said, VillainCon is definitely coming together a lot more than I originally thought. I thought it was going to take a lot longer, but if it's going at this rate, I'm going to imagine that this thing, like I said, is probably done come spring. I don't think we'll wait till summer. And then obviously now with HHN 32 on the rise, we'll continue to give you guys updates as we start to see all of the details coming out for this year. Any of the rumors that come, we will go ahead and let you guys know. If anything does get confirmed, we'll try and let you guys know. Just make sure you guys are keeping up with the community posts on YouTube as well. I post a lot there actually, anything that I'm seeing in the parks, and any updates will go there if there isn't a full video for it. But either way, we are getting out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.